My name's Lane. I do a lot of RNC8 support work in the Northeast and specifically in Philadelphia. So I'm here today because Susan Gaertner, who's the district attorney in the Twin Cities, where the 2008 Republican National Convention was, is getting a Justice Award from the American Bar Association. Now, Susan Gaertner was involved in the prosecution and the case against 8 activists, the RNC8, who were involved in organizing against the convention and who were arrested prior to the before the convention even began, held in jail for days and charged with conspiracy to riot and furtherance of terrorism, and also had other charges added later, some of which have now been dropped. But we just basically want to say Susan Gaertner is the last person who should be getting a Justice Award. We want her to drop the charges, all the charges, acquittal for the RNC8 and all the other RNC8 politically motivated arrests.
I'm not chill. I'm fine. I'm just letting you know the facts how it's important. Okay? And if you don't like the facts, I see that. I'm not going to get angry. There's no reason. I don't know you to be angry. I don't know you to be angry. Okay? I'm telling you, I want everyone here out there. Everybody else to lose myself. No, I do. Because that's my job. I don't know you. I don't know where you come from. I don't know any of you guys.
So what was that about?
He's just another police officer who is terrified of people who are exercising their constitutional rights out here. So he has a certain fear factor that is built into the job, and I think a little bit of a short trigger, which is not uncommon, unfortunately, with police officers in my experience.
Was he telling you to move away?
Yeah, he was basically saying, we can't have an exchange with anybody who's going in, and I don't think trying to reason with somebody who's in that frame of mind is usually not winning proposition.
Right.
Yeah. So my name is Ben Manske. I'm an attorney in Wisconsin. I'm a member of the State Bar of Wisconsin and the National Lawyers Guild, and I also am the director of the Liberty Tree Foundation, which is a pro-democracy group that supports people exercising their constitutional rights as we are doing here today.
Hi, my name is Mike Dersch. I'm here supporting the RNC8, 8 defendants from the Republican National Convention charges that were filed against them for organizing a protest against the Republican National Convention in St. Paul last summer. And what we're doing here is basically bird-dogging Susan Gaertner. She's showing up here in Chicago at the American Bar Association Criminal Justice Section Award Night, and that's here at the John Marshall Law School. And we are basically reminding her colleagues, her peers, about what's wrong with filing charges against political dissenters just for organizing people to get into the streets and protest. We've been doing that in this country for 200 years and longer in other places. That is not terrorism, that is not felonies, it shouldn't be illegal. In fact, it should be encouraged in this country if we're going to have democracy and other silly things like that. Susan Gaertner is getting an award probably about now. She must have made it past us, went in the back door, because we didn't see her. But we talked to a lot of her colleagues about informed debate and questions about what it is she's doing. What happened up there is days before the event just started, in fact the day before, there was all these preemptive raids. Preemptive raids are the police busting down doors or going after the organizers of the event. These organizers weren't even at the protests that they're complaining about. They're just arrested for organizing it. A legal point called prior restraint comes to mind in my mind here. And Susan Gaertner, running for Democratic position for governor up there, is using this as political capital. Well, it's turning into a political liability for her. More and more people are learning of what she's done and what she refuses to. She refuses to drop the charges at this point. So what we're trying to do is get her to rethink her position.